Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode. This week is part 1 of the mystery guitar build. You've all been waiting to see what the final body design was going to be. Well, wait no longer. So, grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax, and enjoy part 1 of the mystery guitar build. Hey guys, and welcome back. Now, this, as I said, is part 1 of the mystery guitar build. I've been doing a lot of sketching and working out the final design, the final sizes, and, well, this is it. This is the final design of the mystery guitar build. As you can see, it's not a conventional design. It's rather unique, but I'm quite happy with how this has turned out. Its headstock is a rather unique design. It's going to match the body absolutely perfectly. As I said in the previous video, it's a 24.75 inch scale length. As you can see, I went for the dual humbucker configuration. So yeah, we're going to be putting a bone nut in this as well, just to make everything a little bit more interesting, shall we say. Bone's one of the best materials to use to make a nut. So yeah, this video, it's basically just showing off the design, showing off what the final plan of the guitar is going to look like, to give you a rough idea of how the finished guitar will turn out. I'm still in the process of sourcing wood for this build, but I'm getting a bit closer. I've narrowed it down to a couple of choices now, so I'm just going to make the final decision of what I'm actually going to be using. I'm so picky. In this video, you'll see in a couple of seconds actually, I decided to make a template plan, whatever you want to call it, of the neck with the headstock attached, all attached to the guitar. So it gives you a better idea, like I said, of how it's all going to look. Now, I've gone for the conventional 24.75 inch scale length, 22 fret. I don't know what fret wire I'm going to use yet. I don't want to use jumbo though. I really don't want to use jumbo fret wire. But I'll have a look. I'm also toying with the idea of putting some inlays into this. I don't know what the final shape of these inlays are going to be, or whether I'm going to do just an inlay on the 12th fret. I'm not sure, but it's all part of the fun, isn't it? We'll just wait and see how we get on with it, and where the journey takes us, and what I fancy doing at the end when I come to doing the inlays. The neck's going to be built from scratch anyway, same with the body. It's all built in-house, rather than buying a pre-built neck and bolting it in. This way it's just going to be a lot more fun and a big learning curve for me, because I've never done a neck before. So yeah, anyway, here's a little clip of me doing the drawing out the neck. And yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of talking in this little clip, but I don't know why. I just wasn't. I think I was concentrating too much. But as you can see, I sat down with a nice cup of coffee, and yeah, just cracked on with it. It was a nice way of killing a couple of hours. But yeah, anyway, so have a look at, see what you think about this this little clip of me putting the template together for the neck. So that's the final design, like so. That's better. Right then. So now we need to make a neck. Or at least design a neck. Okay. So what I need to do is put this to one side for a minute. And bring out this. Now I've got my centre line. And these are all the schematics for the neck. So pencil. Headstock length is 200 mil. That's the nut I'm going to use. That's my nut line. I know the scale length is going to be 24.75 on the page. So what I need to do is attach this to that. Because we know that the scale length is going to be 24.75 inches. 24.75. That's 24.75. That there is 24.75. So what I'm going to do is put a little mark there. Good. Line up my centre line. Like so. And lay that. Over the top. And then make sure that my centre line is back on. So guys, after about 20 minutes of drawing out, this is what we finally got. So as you can see, we have two humbuckers. I've gone for the dual humbucker setup. Got my bridge line there. It's going to be a wraparound tailpiece. I haven't got the space to put a proper Tune-o-matic in, because your tailpiece would end up here somewhere, and I don't like the look of having a massive gap in the bottom. So we'll go for a wraparound bridge. We're not going for a string through, we're going for just a standard wrap over. So the strings are in the bottom, they come round over the top of the bridge and then up the neck. 22 frets with possibly we're going to have some inlays in it. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we'll see. I'm tempted to do just an inlay on the 12th fret, but I'm not 100% sure yet. They'd be keeping in sort of the theme with the guitar. I'm looking at using the club, like the little club symbol logo thing that you find on a pack of playing cards, and the rest will be spades if I do the rest of them. Mainly just in keeping with this shape here, because this shape looks a bit like a club. So that's the idea with that bit. As I said, 22 frets. I'm looking at a maple fretboard. I might go ebony or rosewood, or a rosewood substitute if I can get it. Frets, I'm looking at medium fret wire. I'm not going jumbo frets. Definitely not going jumbo frets. Going to the nut, it's an all-out bone nut. I've got the blank, you saw me measuring it earlier. And then we come to the headstock. So we've got my own design headstock. this might be slightly wider yet. These curves might be out slightly yet, just to get the space in so I can get the strings through it. These circles that I've drawn, they are actually slightly too big, so they will be smaller, so I might have a bit of space yet. I'm going to do a mock-up of a headstock anyway and drill some holes in it and see what the spacing is going to be like, to see just whether I need to move these out or not. But I'm not 100% sure yet, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, this is the final design. Yeah, it looks rather cool, I think. Looks rather cool. It's going to be a rather interesting build, I think. As I said, I'm looking at giving it away. It's not one I'm going to be keeping. I might have to build a second one for myself, because I actually quite like the look of this one now. But yeah, this is what we've come up with. I'm looking at an oak body, funny enough. I know oak, there's a bit of a hoo-ha about, do you use oak, do you not use oak when you're building a guitar. But I've seen some really nice pieces of oak that have been used. I mean, Brian May's guitar has got oak in it. And if it's good enough for Brian May, it's good enough for me. But yeah, the neck wise, I don't know whether I'm going to use an oak neck or a mahogany neck. I don't know. Still debating. School's out on that one still. But yeah, for the humbucker wise, I'm looking at PAF style humbuckers with the chrome covers on them. The chrome covers, I'm hoping, if I speak nicely to an engraver, I'm hopefully getting them engraved. You'll have to see what's going to be engraved in them when I come around to doing it. But I just want it to stand out that little bit extra, and I thought, oh, I'll get some custom engraved humbucker covers. They look quite cool. So yeah, color wise, I'm thinking of going red. Believe it or not, I have a red guitar, but if I do put a maple top on it, flamed maple or quilted maple, don't know which one yet. I'm hopefully going to stain it black first, sand it back so the black's just in the grain of the wood, and then stain over the top in red, so you can still see the grain underneath, so it looked quite cool. And then black hardware, in keeping with the whole black warlocky mysterious look of this guitar. The inlays, if I do end up doing a full set or even just the 12th fret, it's black shell I'm going to be using to inlay into it. So again, you've got the black theme running up the headstock. Black locking tuners, I'm looking at a set of Grover tuners, or possibly Goto. I'm not 100% sure which ones I'm going to use yet, but they're going to be decent quality tuners. So yeah, I was going to do a bolt-in neck. I'm now tempted to do a set neck, a proper set neck, just because I want no cavity plates on the back, and I don't want bolt holes in the back. So I want to try and keep the back of it nice and clean looking. So yeah, I'm thinking of going to do a set neck this time, I think. Yeah, it should look awesome. It's took me long enough to draw this out completely, but I'm happy with the outcome. I've gone around it in pen, so you can, it stands out a bit more than just having a pencil line. But yeah, and just shows you don't need a giant piece of paper either to draw it out. As you can see, all I've done is masking taped a couple of pieces of paper together. But yeah, I'm happy with how it's turned out, and I can't wait to start making some sawdust and start building this. I really can't. I've got a couple of little tricks up my sleeve for the hardware. When it comes to volume pots and tone pots, the most probably will be coil tapping abilities, but I've got a little surprise on what's going to be inbuilt into it. So you'll have to watch all the episodes now to see just exactly how mental I'm going to go with this. But yeah, so let me put the camera back down and we'll have a little chat. So yeah, that's part one of the mystery guitar build. I think I'm going to call it the mystery guitar now. I think it's quite a suitable name. So yeah, part 1, mystery guitar build. Part 2, I'm hopefully going to be drawing out the side profile and working out my neck break angle. We're going to have a look at possibly a 12-degree neck angle on it, but we need to work out my break angle for the neck if I end up doing a proper set neck, so it's playable. So yeah, stay tuned for the second episode, which should be coming out in the next couple of weeks. And don't forget, there's a possibility you can win this guitar. More details on that next episode. Okay. Till then, keep rocking.